In this video, I'm going to continue defining the structure dimensions that will be input into the Inlet catalog, and we'll be focusing on getting those dimensions for a curb inlet. So if I take a look at a curb inlet, the only information I'm going to need is information about the structure width and length, and then also the curb opening. No great information. First, I'm going to take a look at this 4x6 type S inlet. So I have the lid information, I also have the box information. Alright, so from the lid I can see that this is my curb opening, so the length of my structure is going to be this longer dimension, and then the width is going to be the shorter dimension. So taking a look at the box dimensions, this is going to be a length of 6 feet and then a width of 4 feet. Alright, now looking at a different size, this is my 4x11. So my 11-foot dimension is going to be my longer dimension. So if I want to get that bottom box dimensions, I'm going to go 11 for the length and then 4 for the width. And then I did the same thing for the 7x11. All right, now I'm going to move over to the curb opening information. I'm going to start with my 4x6 foot lid. Right, so my length is going to be 4 feet and 11 inches, and then my height is going to be this 5 foot 3.25 inch. Go ahead and get that information for the 4x11 and the 7x11. So that's going to give me a length of 9 feet and 11 inches, and then still going to use that same 5 3/4 inch for the height. Alright, so for the throat opening, this is going to be an inclined throat, as you can see here, and then this is going to be my slope, or the throat angle, and then this dimension here from there to there is 10 inches, and that's going to give me a local depression of 3.4 inches. And then that will give me what I need to input my curb inlets. Now going back to open roads, the other that I don't have an example of right here, but we do have a slot inlet, which is going to be pretty straightforward. You're going to get your width and length, and then the slot width and the slot length. But keep in mind, this is going to be a node structure, so this isn't going to be something that is going to run along the roadway. It's going to be at one point. If you needed to model this more as a linear element, then you're still going to be using these slot inlet nodes. But in between the nodes, you're either going to use a gutter link or an open conduit to get the water from one node to the other. And one last note about the structure widths and lengths for all the inlet types inside of the Inlet catalog. Just want to point out that if you are using HEC 22 3rd edition, the loss method is not going to use this width and length in the calculations, so it's not necessarily going to affect the hydraulics. But this still is going to be used to determine the size of the structure in profile view.